These are my dark predictions for March 2026, and this is part 3. Part 2 has already been posted on my channel, and part 1. So if you want to see part 1 or 2, go check it out in the description. And before we get started, like always, these are just predictions, not facts. I should even say for entertainment purposes only. I don't know how much I gotta say to protect my account. I hope we're all clear that this is not factual, and also that I hope that none of these happen, okay? So let's get into this. Also, before we get started, this comes from remote viewing. This is a skill that anyone can do and anyone can learn. I'm not special. But if you want to learn how I remote view, the details are in the description. You can email me anytime, also for personal predictions. So without further ado, let's get going. So this one's unfortunate. Again, I don't want any of these to come true. I hope I'm wrong. But let's see. I see the first bank run of the year happening. People running to the bank and queuing outside. They might be on the media, maybe not, but trying to get their money out, and they just can't because it doesn't exist. Let's hope I'm wrong, because when people see that and they try to do it at their bank, it could quickly spread and get pretty bad pretty quickly, because there is some statistic out there that says that only 3% of physical cash actually exists, and the rest are just 97% are just digital numbers on a screen. So do what you must with that information. But again, just predictions for entertainment purposes only, of course, to protect myself and you. The next one, I see a class action lawsuit coming out against TikTok. Now, there's already been rumors, and I promise you guys, I made this video, I made these predictions behind me like a week or two ago, and I've already seen something about this a couple days ago, literally 2 days ago or yesterday. Again, I had to quickly post these before they all come true, because a lot of the time these come early, and often they come early. It's not often that they come later. Sometimes they do come later, but often they come early. And again, it's really difficult to determine exactly when in time these things are happening, because for numerous reasons, that time just doesn't work the same way in this realm that I'm accessing, and small choices and changes can come, and multiple timelines can take over from those choices, if that makes any sense. Anyway, continuing. And this is important because I'm the end here. The pan emic and W3, right, used to distract you. I don't think it's going to be that way, though. I don't think that they're real. I see that they're just using them to distract you, probably from the epi files, right? And there's one other possibility that they're going to use to distract you. And I think we're going to cover this on a whole nother video. So make sure to hit those buttons down there. Make sure to follow, because I'm going to talk more about this on a standalone video, because I really feel like the world's certain countries that are in major debt, they have to use this or two other options to get out of paying that debt. And that's basically related to what's going on here. They're trying to build up a situation where they don't have to pay off those trillions of dollars worth of debt. And again, I'll cover that in a future video, so make sure to click that button. The next one, I see major crypto hack steals billions. So if you're in crypto, make sure to protect yourself. I feel like whenever we go into like a bear market, which we probably are in right now, although I do see a major pump coming. Again, we'll talk about that soon as well, so make sure to click the button. I know I've already told you to click that button way too many times, but you probably should, because we're going to talk about this. I feel like this is going to happen because people are going to get desperate. There's not enough profits out there, so they're going to go and try to use AI, and maybe even advanced AI that we don't really know about, to try to start stealing billions instead of trading, because they can't. Anyway, moving on. CEOs start mass selling their stocks, because this one's huge. Guys, so many people think that these CEOs are billionaires, when technically they're not, because all their money is tied up in stocks. Now, you can be a billionaire on paper, but you don't have anything. You don't got any money until you start selling. And so when that realization comes, people are, the CEOs specifically, are going to start mass selling, and they're also in a group where they know things that we don't know. And so when they're tipped off on like major events, or maybe even a recession, they'll be the first ones to start selling, because again, they don't have any money really. They just have debt, and they need to sell their paper wealth to actually get real wealth. And if you start to see that happening, that's probably an indicator that you might want to copy them. Not financial advice, of course, but something to watch. Again, I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like this is kind of already starting to happen too, because again, I made this like a week or two ago, and the stock market is just going down. I can guarantee you it's because of insiders selling off because they've probably been tipped off. Again, all this is entertainment purposes only. I hope it doesn't happen. Hope I'm wrong. But you can see how accurate I am if you go back and on my channel here, I've had December predictions, January predictions, and February predictions, and every month, at the end of the month, I go through to show you which ones were correct and which ones were incorrect. So if you're worrying or wondering how many I get correct, just go and check my channel, or I'll even put them in the description, and you can see that often many of these come true. Not all of them, but sometimes all of them do come true. Let's find out. Moving on to the next one. Major theme park closes its doors. Not so much of a dark prediction, but I see it, so I'm just reporting it for you guys. And I don't really care if that one happens or not, because a lot of these theme parks are corrupt, especially one that starts with a D. And I feel like that one specifically is going to have some real serious fallback as people start to dive into the epi files, or potentially moving on to the next major distraction. That theme park that starts with a D will be headlining very, very soon as people start to realize what's actually going on there. Maybe we'll talk about that on a separate standalone video as well. Maybe we won't, but we should. Let me know if we should. Moving on. I'm seeing, and this is from the media, I feel like the media is going to start showing shops and stores with empty shelves, right? And this will be like a big thing. Everyone's going to be worried. They're going to be saying something like there's something big coming, hopefully not related to my other predictions, but saying that there's some reason why the shelves are empty and that they might not be coming back for a while. Guys, I hope I'm completely wrong, because I don't want anyone to go without like we did before. Remember when the last situation happened back in 2021? Everyone rushed out and bought toilet paper and hand wash and soap and weird. Guys, don't ever do that again, please. Like, first of all, you don't need that much toilet paper. And second of all, think about your other brothers and sisters of this world. Like, don't be greedy. Like, everyone should have some, okay? Learn to share and do not be greedy, okay? I hope that message helps somehow, some way. And you can always email me for personal predictions or to learn how I remote view. The email's right there, offgridsecrets@gmail.com. That's the only place you can speak to me. If you're speaking to me anywhere else, it's not me. Have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next predictions, especially if you guys let me know of any of these I should mention, that I should do a full standalone video. And I'm also open to suggestions. If you want me to remote view anything else, let me know, and I might jump on that as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.